Good morning, everyone.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Today we will present about our presentation. Before we start, uh, let's introduce ourselves first. My name is Mohd Firman Tegar Wijaya, with student number 148.
My name is Agam Smith, student ID 165.
News Muhammad Guru Nabila, student number 150. My name is Ikran Amarati, student ID 120.
All right, without further ado, let's begin. All right, here we have list of content. For the first, we have introduction. Second, learning objective. Third, definition. Fourth, key characteristic. Fifth, lab stage. Sixth, implementation. Seventh, the relevance. And the last is conclusion. Next.
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 All right. So we move on to the introduction. The scientific approach in education comes from John Dewey's idea that students learn best by doing and discovering things themselves. It helps students learn by observing, asking questions, trying things out, thinking, and sharing what they find. In Indonesia, in the Ministry of Education and Culture used this approach in the 2013 curriculum or curriculum Merdeka, curriculum 2013. It's to help students become active, creative, and critical thinkers through 5 steps. It is that are observing, questioning, experimenting, associating. The last is communicating. Okay, next. And we have learning objective here. By the end of this topic, students are able to explain the concept of the scientific approach, apply SA in English teaching, and last is implement its implementation in the classroom. Next.
Okay, let's move to the definition. The scientific approach is an investigate produced based on empirical evidence, critical thinking, and objectivity. It involves posing questions, formulating hypotheses, conducting experiments, collecting data, and drawing conclusions to understand and solve problems. According to Longman 2014, the scientific approach is a process of finding out information by testing ideas through experiments and making decisions based on the result of analysis. In teaching, it helps learners observe, question, reason, experiment, and communicate, encouraging them to actively construct knowledge. Next slide. Okay, let's move to the key characteristic. Number one, we have empirical and evidence-based. So learning is grounded in observation and data, not assumption. The number two, systematic and logical process. Activities follow structured stage like observing, questioning, experimenting, associating, and communicating. And then the third one, student-centered. Students play an active role in discovering and understanding new knowledge. Next slide. Then number four, critical and analytical thinking. Learners are encouraged to think rationally, evaluate information, and draw conclusions. And number five, integration of skills, attitude, and knowledge. Students develop not only language competence but also scientific reasoning, curiosity, and collaboration skills. Last one, number six, authentic learning context. So teaching mirrors real life investigation to make learning meaningful.
Next is 5 stages of scientific approach. First is observing. In this stage, students guided to observe things, objects through the process and real situation carefully. And number two, questioning. Students guided to think critically through meaningful questions. Experimenting. Students work together in group to discuss possible solutions for the problems. Associating. Students move into a deeper level of thinking and analyzing and connecting all the information they have gathered. Communicating. In the final stage, students share what they have heard through oral presentation or written reports. Next. Implementation in teaching by combining various assessments such as observations, performance tests, writing assignments, and peer and self-assessments can help to build students' critical, collaborative, and reflective skills.
Okay, let's move to relevance in curriculum 2013. There are three: student learning, integrated learning, and then structure and flexible. For the first is student learning. Children actively discover knowledge through observing, questioning, and then experimenting, associating, and communicating. And the next is integrated learning. It is combined knowledge, skill, and attitude to build curiosity, critical thinking, and cooperation. And the last is structured and flexible. It provides clear framework that can be adapted to classroom needs and team. And the last is conclusion. Scientific approach is a structured and inquiry-based way of learning. The approach is observing, questioning, and experimenting. And there are five types of scientific approach. For the first is observe, question, experiment, associate, and communication. And it builds student analytical, communicative, and reflective competence.